Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match, and none other than these two giants. This is the Nemesis battle of the last few years. This is a replay from, I think, around April 2022, so a couple of years old now. Down in the south position, the orange, Danish Viking. This is the China Vanilla, big size. And then all the way up at the top, facing him today, with the China tank, with the blue, this is Fargo. So probably a lot of people in the early game here will be picking the tank to win. Probably overall you'd be picking the tank, actually. You got stronger vehicles, like $700 for a Dragon tank compared to like $800 for China. You got vetted tanks as well, like the GAT, the Battlemaster. They're all cheap and strong, all vet one. The only problem is that as the China tank, because all the units are vetted, especially if you get the Vet 2 Battlemaster, you tend to give away a lot of XP, which allows the China Vanilla to rack up a lot of XP. But the major difference is that the China tank doesn't have any long range, so you can't have Infernos or new cannons, whereas the China Vanilla obviously can. So in the early game, a lot of people probably would prefer the tank, but then as the game progresses and goes into the later game, then you probably prefer the China Vanilla, especially when them like new cannons come out. You've got bunkers garrisoned with tank enters in there. We have Fargo going for the oils. 1, 2, 3, 4 oils. Big size is interestingly the one not to go for oils just yet. He does have a barracks now, but he's primarily gone for double war factory. He wants to stop these early flamers. Okay, big size stops one oil cap, but Fargo is about to get a giant boost in economy. He's just got 3k in bonus for the capture of the oils, and then he'll get $200 every 12 seconds from these oils until SiZe shuts them down. But yeah, they're difficult to shut down just with the outpost. Not only have you got that bug to deal with when you've got an outpost, you click on the oil, most of the time it won't attack. You have to generally evac or force fire the side of the building to get it to attack, which is kind of annoying. Down at the bottom right, you got Fargo with a flamer. Very, very close battle. The flamer for SiZe comes out just on top. You've got to be careful of the explosive barrels because it might damage the tank. Oh, it's so close. Oh my god, why did SiZe keep shooting? I don't fully understand why that flamer kept shooting. Kind of strange. But yeah, Fargo now getting that cash boost. He's dropping down extra war factories, propaganda. SiZe also dropping down a propaganda too. On the left-hand side, you can have a bit of a... I was going to say a trade-off, but... yeah, I suppose it is a trade-off. But Fargo will come out on top with the tank enters and the flamer. Really good combo against most things that China can produce is tank enters and flamers. Flame Wall, very, very powerful against pretty much anything apart from Battlemasters. But then the tank enters obviously take out the Battlemasters. Yeah, I'd say advantage Fargo just due to this oil situation. Although SiZe is catching up. He's got 1, 2. He's about to capture this one over on the left too. Got a Vet 2 flamer there. This is what... like, watch the XP now. 147, 348. So you're getting 201 XP for killing a tank. Bearing in mind, you only need 1,500 to get to level 3. So when that carpet and artillery comes out of the China Vanilla, that's when things can take a little bit of a turn, because you can use like double artillery there, carpet bomb there, and then suddenly he's probably without supplies, provided he hasn't expanded here. Okay, Lotus has been found by the outpost and the flamer. She needs to make a run for it. Yeah, on big maps like this, where there's a lot of money, and you've got fragile units like outposts that get popped open quite easily. Sometimes there's mistakes because you've got to be looking here, you've got to be building back in your base, you've got to be looking here, you've got to be looking on the right side. And then you don't look for a second, and like these outposts are quite slow and like clunky. And they can get popped open real easy. Nice little defensive bunker there from SiZe in the middle. Gonna need a lot of bunkers though if you're gonna seal off a load of the map, but at least that's covering like that area. Flamer for SiZe over on the right-hand side. I think he's probably one of the kings, or maybe the king of sneaky flamers down the sides. Like, there can be the biggest battles going on here, wherever. But you look away for a second and SiZe has got a flamer in your base. Don't know if SiZe is that active lately. I haven't seen him playing. SiZe tends to not enter tournaments nowadays. He'll just play like one-off challenges and probably earns more money than he would do from tournaments. Tournaments can be quite time-consuming. Yeah, tournaments, like you could play like 3 rounds of like a team game tournament, let's say. Which most tournaments have been recently, team game tournaments. But then you get eliminated. But then you've already invested like 15 hours into playing or something like that. But you can end up with no prize money. Otherwise, you could play a one-off challenge sponsored by AK Baloney, a 1v1 or a 2v2, and probably earn close to $100 just from one set from a couple of hours. So if you're saving your time per money, then you would play the one-off challenges. Speaking of which, we do need to arrange some because I haven't arranged any for a while. SiZe doing pretty well on this left-hand side. Garrison in that bunker, getting himself that oil, holding this position and expanded there with a bunker is very, very nice. That flame is going to be painful, though. He has napalm as well. Fargo expanded on the right. Got plenty of trucks there. Gatling cannon goes up. Painful for the outpost, though. It's going to get wrecked. Yeah. Okay, that flamer gets stopped, which is important for SiZe because that supply would have been stopped. Flamer straight through the middle for Fargo. Yeah, this is probably where it takes a bit of a turn. Like, Fargo decided to like go for the oils from the beginning rather than prioritizing the aggression. And that could come back to bite him because it's the later game that SiZe wants to get to. Wow, look at this cash hack. That's so good. So good. Because it's a difference of 2k because you're taking 1k off your enemy and you're getting 1k for yourself. So, yeah, a difference of 2k every cash hack that comes in. So annoying. You know when you play and you think you're doing well. You're having favorable engagements, you're expanding, all that kind of stuff. And then you see a Lotus in your base and your heart just sinks. Like, how long has she been cash hacking for? She's probably been cash hacking for a long while. SiZe does have the radar, though, so you might see it. Propaganda goes down. New cannon gets one shot off. Yeah, that new cannon there is a bit exposed. Mix coming in for Fargo. New cannons do go down. Lotus not capturing yet, but I have a feeling that could be a game winner. Lotus here for SiZe as well. But look at Fargo's cash. She's got 15k compared to 5k. SiZe getting pushed back at the front. That cash difference is insane. Probably a lot of it is to do with that. SiZe does have the refinery. Lotus still not doing anything. I think the tide of the battle is turning. I was favoring SiZe when he took that position, but he's now getting slaughtered here. Lotus is still there waiting to... Oh, he's got a tank CC. Okay, a bit of a Boyka cell there. Could Fargo get hunted? That's one dozer. Ooh. Now it's going to get spicy. Holy moly, that is going to get... Oh, he's got a dozer there. Does SiZe know about it? Does he have any others? He doesn't have any others, does he? That's the last dozer there. Fargo knows it, so he's running away. Lotus and Fargo is still chilling. He's got 21k. Now, there's always a bit of a battle between these two. Not just in the actual game, but also like who can float the most. So Fargo will no doubt be talking to him now, saying, I'm floating 22k. And probably at the end, he'll say, I've stolen all that off you. He's going to start cash hacking again. Yeah. Like, and sometimes they're known to throw. Just throw away at one game. Because they're floating so much. It just gets weird. Like, he's floating 24k now. These tanks are going to get hit. How is SiZe making a war factory? Doesn't he need a tank power first? Still getting cash hacked. Now it's just basically a battle of showing off. That's what it is. Fargo's trying to drain SiZe of cash, which he has done, actually. He's down to $70. SiZe has now seen it. He has now seen it. Yeah, he's sending the outpost there. Has the damage already been done, though? Because he's got 27k. So SiZe is, like, out of cash. But there's a flamer in his base. So has Fargo thrown this? The mines! The mines. The airfield still might go down, though, and the MiGs. Oh, my God. It's just hilarious watching these two sometimes, isn't it? Look at this. He's now making loads of dozers on the right. Realizes this actually looks kind of bad. All these dozers getting made. There's a airfield going up. SiZe still collecting from the middle. Now that Lotus is taking out the equation, there's still a good chance for SiZe, but Fargo just has so much cash, primarily from all that cash that got hacked, but plus this side as well. Let's not credit everything to the Lotus. It's that supply as well. SiZe gets this oil. Right, the CC and the war factory is gone. That's SiZe's tank dozer. Here comes a carpet bomb from SiZe. I still think SiZe might do it, even though with the cash difference. I think SiZe is like more experienced in these late game China situations. Oh no, the Lotus is still alive. How's that possible? Well, I mean, at least you can't cash hack now because SiZe has mined it out. Yeah, no chance of Fargo getting hunted now, I would say. There's plenty of doses up in the top right. SiZe pushing forward. Yeah, it's still anyone's game. If we're realistic, it is still anyone's game. I don't know, actually, if I've seen too much activity from Fargo nowadays, either. Like, there's a few tournaments going on, but... yeah, there's like a 3v3 Twilight Flame tournament going on that neither of the players are in. There was a 3v3 DEFCON tournament that actually is still going on that I think neither of the players are in. And there was the 1v1 double army thing that I think neither of the players are in as well, unless Fargo was in it but got eliminated early. Okay, artillery coming in for Fargo. It's going to be on the prop. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be on the oil this time, okay? The support power is coming in from both players here. Pretty nice. Wow, that new cannon hit. Holy moly. That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. Okay, E and B over on the right. We saw the blue glow, or the blue hue from over here. Everything gets disabled. Mainly supply trucks, though. SiZe coming in with quite a sizable army. Needs to get the flamer going on that bunker, and needs to get that out before this comes back to life. I think it's still looking good for SiZe, though, because Fargo's money is being eaten up. All of this is surely going to get cleared. That flamer there is going to do the work. Oh, there is a battle master there for Fargo, though. It's not helping out. I don't know how that gas survives. Yeah, SiZe still collecting here. Fargo is too, but only with one truck. Fargo getting this oil back. Fargo has that. Fargo has that. So the oil situation could make a big difference. That's a nice carpet. Should get the war factory because a lot of the bombs are going to hit it there because it's built lengthways. Those red guards are a bit annoying. He's going to kill his own ECM. Oh, almost. But that's pulled SiZe out of position, so this flamer can come in and kill the trucks. Beautiful there from Fargo. Once again, he's got more cash. He's got 7.6k. Fargo holding strong on the right side. SiZe really wants that oil. Yeah, I mean, with no cash, you're not going to be able to win the game. And once again, SiZe is out of cash. He needs to be like crazy efficient now. I mean, he'll get that oil. There's a flamer sneaking in. That SiZe hasn't seen both of these, actually. Maybe Fargo is going to do it. 8.6k for Fargo. SiZe is not collecting at all. There's not even any like spare trucks he can pull. Okay, he's queued up one there. 2 MiGs for Fargo is close to 10k. With carpet bomb down to the bottom right. I don't think it'll kill the oil, but it will leave it super low. Oh, no, it kills it. Wow, okay. EMP on the CC. Yeah, I'm pretty sure SiZe is getting picked apart now. He just doesn't have the cash. Does have 4 MiGs, but these mines killing his trucks. Some expensive MiGs there. Fargo getting picked off. But there's only so much these MiGs can do before an artillery or a carpet comes in. SiZe even evac in his bunker here. Did the Lotus and the Kashak win the game here for Fargo? That is one question I've got. Lotus is going to have a high impact play again. She's going to capture the MiGs whilst they're landed. Poor SiZe, man. Poor SiZe. He's got a licks out, but I don't think it'll be quick enough. No, that's game. That's game. He's just lost 4 very expensive units, the MiGs and the airfield. Like each MiG is $1,200, and then airfield 1,000. So yeah, that's a lot. He's fighting to the death though, SiZe. There must be money involved here because they are known to do bets against each other. There's even a nuke going up for Fargo. Yeah, I'd say not a wise investment going for the nuke, because the chances of the game going 6 more minutes for that to be able to fire, well, actually 6 minutes plus the build time, is unlikely. I think the money's better spent on units, honestly. But I think he knows he's won. I think he knew he'd won when he cash hacked the hell out of SiZe. I think it almost backfired. But now surely there's nothing SiZe can do. SiZe has elixir in the top right area, but these oils are still alive. It's just funding Fargo's war machine. He's just making it as painful as possible for Fargo, but realistically, SiZe hasn't got anything to hold any of his buildings. Fargo sending loads of gats back. Yeah, they're locked on that lick, so I don't think there's anything SiZe can do. Yeah, there's a gat here too. Lix is already very, very low. Lix does take out the prop. Nuke is out. War factory inside of SiZe's base. Yeah, respect to SiZe. He's fighting to the bitter end there. Took out the oil finally, but really, probably 2 things there. SiZe needs to get the oils of Fargo out sooner, and he also needed to spot that cash hack. It was very beautiful there from Fargo. Look at the cash difference. And actually, supplies collected, that probably does include everything. And probably the Lotus stole like 6k off that, and plus 6k onto Fargo. Yeah, I don't know. I never thought about that. Does it like deduct it from there? But I don't think so. It's supplies collected. What's deducted after is like anyone's fair game. Maybe there should be an extra column saying how much cash hacked. But that was a beautiful game. Really nice there on Liquid Gold. China v Tank. SiZe v Fargo. Good to see them back at it. Even though this was a replay from 2022. GG, well played. Let me know your thought in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.